Welcome back to our channel. Today we are fitting a CT design kit to this RSQ8. We're going to show you the steps needed to get this kit fitted and the finished product. So let's move over to the back and start on the spoiler.
First we're going to put the lower boot spoiler on. This lines up pretty good, so it's just the tape is on here already. So you can see we just line it up from the end there. I'll just check this side. Yeah, it lines up perfectly, so just peel the tape off.
So next we're going to get the roof spoiler ready. With this, we're going to put some tiger seal here and bond on the ends, and then the middle is just double-sided tape, which is already applied to the spoiler when you get it.
So next we're moving on to the side skirts, because they also have to have a little bit of bond because there's not a big contact area. So we're going to clean the surface up, just like this, and then we've already prepared them by moving the tape slightly up, and then we're going to put some bond on, and then we'll show you how to stick them on.
So with these side skirts, they come in 3 pieces per side. So you have this small bit at the front that goes here, like that. Then you have the next part that goes here. And then one more on the back that goes here. Now, because there isn't anywhere to screw them down to the doors and they have to connect to these pieces on the doors, we will have to use double-sided tape and bond them on, so we can't screw them on like we would with most of our side skirts. So you can line it up with each edge. So if you look here, Archie, it lines up with the front, lines up with the back of that part. This lines up with the front of the door. This lines up perfectly with the back of the door. And then we can move on to the last part. So now we'll add some more masking tape, and then we can move over to the other side. So next we're moving on to the splitter. This is just like our RS6 one. It's a 3-piece splitter which bolts together here. So we're going to get 2 bolts each side. We're going to bolt them on loosely, put them onto the car, get it into the perfect place, and then we'll tighten everything up and rivet it into place. So.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the diffuser. To get the original diffuser off the RSQ8, you have to remove the bumper anyway. We always would with fitting a large diffuser anyway. But yeah, we have to take the bumper off. It's the same as the RS6. So you have to remove these plastic bits here, remove the lights. There's a little plastic tab here that comes out. We also loosen up the arch liner, remove the screw on the inside here, and then a few screws underneath. So we'll get the bumper off. We'll show you how to remove this diffuser, and we'll put our one in, replacing it. Okay, so what Andre's doing is on this bumper, there are 2 screws which go, well, the tip bracket mounts onto the car with a little bracket, and there's 2 screws each side, 1 screw each side. So he's done this side now, and he's just doing this side. There's 2 screws there. So once he's done them, we can then pull the bumper off.
Yeah, now we have to disconnect all of the parking sensors before we move away from the car, and then we can start taking the original one off and getting that one on. So the bumper on the RSQ8 has these clips here underneath. If you can see, Archie, they're silver, and that is the main reason you have to take the diffuser off, the bumper off to take the diffuser out. So you need to take all of those out, and we need to take all of this out, the bracket for the tip, and then we'll be able to remove that and put our diffuser over instead of this one. Yeah, they just go straight in. A lot of these clips are holding the mount for the exhaust tip on as well. Now that those are out, we can remove the diffuser.
Yay.
So now it's time to get the new diffuser into the right place, secure it in, put the sensors in, and get it back onto the car. So we've got the diffuser onto the lower part of the bumper. Now we're going to rivet these side pieces on into place, and then we can rebuild it all.
Over it.
You? Lift that. That's the RSQ8 kit all done. This one also has the carbon pack from factory, so it really complements the CT design kit. Now I'm just going to run you through each part and the detail of fitting it, and then if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. So starting with the splitter, it's a 3-piece splitter, just like our RS6 one. You bolt it together here and there with 2 bolts each side, which are provided in the fitting kit, but you don't do them up tight until you fit it to the car, because once you fit it to the car, it will slot nicely together, and then it will line up to this line here. And then once you've got everything lined up, with the side bits lined up to the edge of the bumper, then you can bolt it up together, and then we rivet these on, but you could also screw them. You can use tech screws, and we will provide self-tapping screws so that you can do it yourself. Then with the side skirts, there are 3 pieces on each side. They are bonded to the door, so like that, and they've got these cutouts here, so that there's no issues with getting in and out the car, or them catching the doors or anything like that. So that's different to any of the, well, most of our other side skirts, where we usually screw them in, but because these are held on the door, they are bonded on. Then moving on to the back end, really aggressive with our normal style of diffuser like we do on the RS6 and the RS3. But this one is a 1-piece version, whereas the RS6 bolts together here. This one goes all the way around. We replaced the original, but to get this done, we have to remove the whole bumper, then we remove this part of the bumper, then we remove the original diffuser, take off the original tips, and then work our way back on refitting it all. So it's quite a lengthy process to do the diffuser. And then with the spoilers, very, very easy. These come with tape, so this one is just taped on. This one, because of the air that will be going through it, we also add a bit of Tiger Seal on the ends, but other than that, it's just taped on. So that's kind of it. It's a fairly easy kit. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to fit. But if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more RSQ8 products, click on the link in the description below, which takes you to our website.